GTA Online's FREEROAM is a prime example of Rockstar trying to appeal to the brain-dead audience of GTA Online. Almost every lobby has a kid on a Mark II just raining hell on everybody. Why did they do this? I don't know. Now I know it's easy to take them out. Kinda. A higher ranked player would have the right things to fight off these brain-dead idiots, but a low level, And it's not just kids on Mark IIs, man. It's griefers, modders, tryhards, or spammers. No one wants to deal with all of this. There's a reason why 5M is bigger than GTA 5, and that's because 5M is fun. You don't have kids on Mark IIs blowing up everything that moves.
It's okay, it's dead. Nobody move a muscle.
You don't have modders ruining the experience, and you don't have overpowered items that ruin the game. All of these combined ruins GTA Online's FREEROAM. However, the game wasn't always like this. That's a lie, modders were things since day one. It wasn't filled with flying cars, flying bikes, alien weapons. No, there's one update that started all of this. One update that may have ruined GTA Online's FREEROAM, and that is... Now, import-export is one of the better updates. It introduced a new fun solo business. Kind of.
Look at these two cavalcades pulling the Tokyo Drift at the same exact time, cutting off this guy. It's so blatant that the game is programmed this way, or at least it feels like it.
New cars, new outfits, and generally new everything. Now, why would I say this update ruined everything? Well, it's because of these vehicles. Well, that's because it showed the community and Rockstar a new set of vehicles. They were easy to avoid in FREEROAM, and most of all, they were expensive as fuck. It was obvious that this would be a one-time gimmick. Rockstar would add a weaponized vehicle per major update, and these vehicles wouldn't be OP since they would have a high price range and didn't take much to destroy. And around this time, GTA Online's FREEROAM was still somewhat tame. I mean, you still had sweaty tryhards and modders that would kill you over nothing, but other than that, it was still GTA Online's tame FREEROAM. But one day, on July 24th, 2018, the Oppressor Mark II was released. Now, okay, let's first talk about the Oppressor Mark I before we talk about the Mark II. It's amazing. Not only is it balanced against PvP requiring some skill to get kills with it, it's also easy to fight back against it. Now, when you have a bike that's properly balanced and not as a crutch to use, why add a flying bike that completely throws away everything out the window? When the Mark II was added, it was hell. You didn't need research to get the missiles like the Mark I, and the people who say it's easy to fight against it, yeah sure, for the people who know its counters and have money for things like the Toreador, Night Shark, and the Neo Monitech vehicles, it's easy to fight back, but for the low levels who have no idea why there's a flying bike in a game about street crime, have zero chance against it. This is one of the reasons why the Mark II is so hated, because of how small and agile it is. If you're in a helicopter, just consider yourself dead. Unless if you're pretty good, but if you're like me, yeah, just die. I know other vehicles like the Mark II exist, like the Deluxo. Like the Deluxo is a literal flying box in the air. All you need is easy explosive round shots or a sticky bomb. If someone's in a Conjali, just shoot it down with a jet. And it's not just the Mark II or Deluxo. The combat in general, it's broken. 99% of the time, if it's a ground fight, you either snipe or use explosives, no in between. Another thing is when you're fighting people and you get them low on health, guaranteed they'll blow themselves up to save their precious KD. I know the recent update kind of fought back against griefing, but notice how it said kind of, because it's not a nerf at all. The KD nerf was nothing, just remove it from the game. It's a literal number that no one cares about other than neckbeards. And the Grand Mark II nerf was nothing. It's still OP, you can barely fight against it on foot, and if the Mark II uses the duck and down tactic. And the missile nerf was good, but not enough. It still hits, not as much as before, but still hits without trying. The Mark II nerf should have been more than this. I don't know why Rockstar is so scared of making major changes to the meta. With the new sniper rifle, it sucks, don't even buy it, just like don't even think about it, just ignore it. Add something new to the game, add an assault rifle that rivals against the special carbine. It has been the king of ARs since day one and it hasn't been challenged once. So if Rockstar can't do their job,
fine. I'll do it myself.
here's what I would nerf. Remove the kitty, no one cares about it. Nerf the Mark II by reducing its explosive radius. Make it 10 missiles instead of 20. Nerf its damage to players because again, it's still open when you're on foot and the user can literally spawn trap you. Not make helmets bulletproof, that's literally on the verge of pay to win. RPG shouldn't be an everyday weapon, so nerf its reload time. Like seriously, RPGs weigh like 30 pounds and that character just reloaded within like seconds. So, GTA Online's free roam is fun. I know I've said a lot of things about it, but there's a lot of fun to be had. Especially with friends. The game is broken, but if Rockstar just somehow actually starts listening to the community, you never know, the game might be enjoyable again. So thank you for watching. I know this was a different type of video from the rest, and I'm hoping to make more of these. I might talk about other things in GTA 5 and possibly other games, and as time goes on, I'll slowly start to improve my quality of these videos, but thank you for watching and have a great day.